Y'all ready to visit an estate sale? I will not be shopping from it, but I will be assisting a friend.
It's not even done.
Oh, I like this.
Dude, this house
Two-door?
is so awesome. Wait, it's a wreck. It's a wreck right now.
No, this is a beauty. This is, you know, as resellers, what we love.
I know. Look at it.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, whoa.
Look at those blankets up there. So when's gonna be your next estate sale?
This is it. I'm leaving for the summer.
Oh yeah?
I'm going to Georgia, spend the summer.
Georgia? Georgia peaches?
Yeah, but I got a estate sale there.
Folks, look at these little realistic turtles here. Soft shell turtles, snapping turtles, freshwater turtles. Cool. Very cool. That is a lot of stuff. That looks like Freddie Mercury, but
Right?
look at that. The old little stoves. That is cool. Nice little felt work. Needlepoint work. That's cool. Oh, it looks like they like penguins too, huh?
Yep.
Aurora. Look at this. What is this? This NASA gorilla? What? Oh my goodness. It's cool seeing things all the time. What is that? Walt Disney Three Little Pigs. Brick building blocks. Little Squirtle. There was all types of things at this estate, so especially collectible VHS, Star Trek, Star Wars, books, DVDs, VHS, if I didn't say that already. There was quite a bit of everything, even unique keychains of Star Wars and Star Trek that were audible and vintage from the 80s. My biggest love from this estate so was looking at all these blankets. As a child, I used to help my grandma make these, and she taught me how to hand stitch and sew using the sewing machine with the pedal. Cast iron molds could be really, really good money. Keep an eye out for all of them, learn from them, and also use them. I do, especially making cornbread from time to time. R2-D2, there was one that was a cassette player and I wanted it, but somebody ended up buying it. And then there are these two, I believe, St. Clair or Zickerman type of glass paperweight lamps, which was very unique in the first time seeing them. Along with some unique paperweights in here, speaking of, are going to be ones with little holes on the top. So I'm going to guess that these are pin holders, also paperweights. The glass on the bottom are things that I commonly see at thrift stores and weren't interested in it. But it wasn't like I was buying anything anyways. On here were blankets that were priced from $40 to $70. And within the first hour, people probably already bought like 2 bundles of them. And they were selling very, very well. They also were marked really low enough to where they could resell for $150 to $300. This estate so has a little bit of everything, and putting an address on the screen if you're interested, because it's going to be running up until Sunday. This linen right here is something that I'm learning more about from my friend Carrie that does Mermaid, amongst other people, very few people that I'm following on social media that are into it. So I'm learning about niching down on learning things rather than trying to look at a video that has a little bit of everything like I do, because it helps me. What has also helped me is this Elite Gourmet cooker cooking up some eggs. And in the comments a while back when I was showing what I like to make boiled eggs with, somebody recommended I poke little holes on the side and not on the top like I have done before. So giving it a try this time, let me tell you, thank you. Thank you very much for that, because it made it so much easier and it came out way cleaner than before. What I also ended up doing and was craving was just something light and healthy. I do love me cold sandwiches, but I'm doing my best to stay away from carbs. While I was in Hawaii, coming back with everything that I ate, I only had gained 3 pounds. Pretty remarkable with how much stuff we're eating, but we did have a lot of leftovers. So coming back home, my body and my soul was craving just something a little bit lighter. I do love me cold sandwiches, but am doing my best to not eat carbs, specifically bread, although I do have some tortillas that are fresh that I had to cook myself other than them already being pre-made completely. For this tuna that I ended up making was pretty easy using mayo, not too much this time because sometimes I could overdo it with mayo. I also added quite a bit of cayenne pepper and it was just the right amount of kick, and then just added a little bit of salt mixed with garlic powder. That's something that we mix all the time at home and it came out perfectly. It was so good. I ended up having another serving later on in the day of just this. I am the type of person that could eat things back to back to back on a daily basis. If I love it, I want it and don't get tired of it until I do, and then I go to something else and then I'll repeat it all over again. And now for a 3-hour power nap. Back home, came back, I rested up. I felt super tired from being at the estate sale with Sissy. It was a lot of fun, and going through estate sales of helping out and running them. This is my second time with her, and there's a lot that I learned from just looking around. And with the advice of people in the comments weeks ago, maybe even a month ago, saying that I should look more into antique boots to learn about high value items and just overall anything that I possibly am interested in that catches my eye. I've learned about blankets from a very young age, from before I was a teen, working with my grandma, making quilts for the Jamaica and Charlotte, Texas, where I'm originally from. And I remember hand stitching, hand sewing blankets, but it was really her doing all the work, and she taught me how to hand stitch and also sew with the machine. I'm a little rusty with that, and I actually have a sewing machine upstairs in my office that is still brand new. It is out the box, and this year I intend on using it. Here's one of the things that I've learned throughout my time during reselling to segue into, to tie into blankets, is one that I've seen before, but not in a condition that was worth getting. So down here is the name Bob Kane Productions Ltd, but you're going to see Bob Kane right here, the name on most of the blankets that look like this, that have similar character styles. Very, very fun characters. I don't know which one my favorite is, but the one that stands out the most is going to have to be the lion right here. But there's a very cute little fairy, and I do like the style of chunky characters. And then there is a little devilly guy here, which is pretty cool because as kids and boys, like that one is, we could be rascals growing up, and this is pretty cool. Other than it being a blanket, I believe this could be more like a sleeping bag. So there's a huge pocket in there. It's more like denim material on the back, and it's a solid color. I'm gonna get the measurements and take photos of this now. Before Carla left to work around 30 minutes ago, I was working on listing some micro machines that I've had in the kitchen here, or in the living room, from a previous auction before I went over to Hawaii on vacation with my wife and shared our 13-year anniversary. It was an amazing, I would say, 2 weeks out there. The last 3 days, this started to get like a little tiring, not bored at all. It was just tiring because it was so exciting. From the moment we woke up, we were out and about. And then when we came home, we hung out with Ashley and the family. The kids are amazing. Like, we love being with them so much. And if that was my only choice of like, you want to just go and hang out, that's all we're going to do, I would love to do that more than anything. But thankfully, we're able to work a little bit and afford to get out and about and share our experiences with you. Thank you all for the amazing comments of them, and still continuing to come in for people that were watching it. Everything that I recorded, I laid out. It's not that easy to be out and about recording everything, because there are times where you just put your phone down, you turn off the TV, you turn off the internet, and you got to live life more than just sharing it online. But I love that part of what it is that I do. But there are a lot of great moments aside from that I get to have in my memory bank for these precious moments of spending time with my wife, family, and friends, and people that we meet, like the couple from out in Henderson, Las Vegas, that were signing up on the same tour right in front of us. And I overheard them say Las Vegas, and they were a wonderful, happy, fun couple. And it was really, really nice running into them. So back into what I was listing earlier, I was looking at listing the rest of these micro machines, which I'm going to have listed today. I got this one listed for around $19.99 plus shipping. And then this one here I just listed. It is a vintage Toyota. There are different types of micro machines. These are both by Galoob, Galoob. There are some from, I think, Funrise and a couple of other series through micro machines that are worth quite a bit. These are going to be more around the $10 to $15 range, or $10 to $20 range. And then some of them that I have that are still aside in my office are going to Very few of them are like around $30 and $40. I bought a bag of micro machines, around 98 of them, for I think $7.99. I've already made $30 in sales off of around 8 that I sold on that previous auction. So I am going to be getting back to auctions. I also have quite a bit of stuff ahead of me from being re-invited to KatNurseFlipper's live on Tuesday. I think coming up soon. Information I'll be posting up here and in the description as well, what's coming up. Got the rest of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're all in very good condition. I already got these 2 listed right here. I'll be listing the rest of these, which isn't very much, and that's okay. But think of it at a minimum of 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right, if they sell for a minimum of $5 each, that would be okay because I already made my profits. But I do want to have a little bit higher price sell items to where I'm going to be bundling them up and wanting more around 10 to 15 for one listing. That makes it a lot easier than listing things separately. The vintage Givenchy, they are all marked. These are very beautiful Regency MCM, very simple yet unique, and they are all marked, are written out on Givenchy, Paris, New York. The edge right here, if you can see that, I think you can. And then these have 2 maker's marks, I believe. It's going to be right on the clip of the earring, right there, Givenchy, New York. Open up the clip of this earring and then show you the inside. That is also a common mark known on Givenchy to be using, and that's actually their logo. So really good branding, very good, beautiful pieces. After getting distracted, squirrel, by watching one of my favorite TV series that I've been binge watching lately. I ended up finishing up after about an hour or so, or 2 or 3. Oh my goodness, it's 11:30 already, 11:35. I ended up listing the micro machines all together rather than a lot of 2 for $24.99 plus shipping. The thermos bottle, I thought I listed yesterday. It was still in my drafts, and that was all right because I ended up adding another photo of the model number on here, and it's also a 1 liter bottle. And rather than having it at a higher price like I intended to originally at $60, I put it up around $40 with or better offer option available, which that goes for all of the items that I have on eBay plus shipping. The blanket I ended up listing for $64.99 plus shipping. And I'm anticipating around $35 to $40 for that, which these items like this and the blanket, I got those at the Goodwill bins. And that's not even close to even half of what you haven't seen yet that I got and put inside the duffel bag for around $44 from the Hawaii Goodwill bins that I went into. For the Givenchy earrings, I ended up listing those, also bundling them on eBay for $600. That puts me within my daily goal that I want to have $300 or more listed. And this is what I said yesterday, that I have multiple items worth hundreds of dollars. Sometimes I could accumulate things like that get me within my reach of reaching my goal. And for $600 and with the items that I have like Givenchy, some of the things have sold for like hundreds of dollars, more than for just one pair or one necklace or a pair of earrings, clip earrings, pierced clip earrings, screw back clip earrings. Like there's all types of Givenchy stuff that has sold for high value stuff. So for $600 for 3, that would be amazing. But I do have my offers open to see if somebody's willing to pay something that's within reason, to include paying for shipping costs, which will be insured when the item does so, even if it's for $300, but I'm not going to accept anything less than that. I am really itching to find something that is worth thousands of dollars. The most valuable item I have sold to this day was in the very beginning of my reselling, and it was an item that I paid $50 for, and it sold for $1,350 and plus shipping, and that went very, very well. But I have this feeling, and speaking it out into fruition, that I will be finding an item worth $5,000 or more, and it's only a matter of time. But I have until then a lot to be clearing out of my garage and working on my office, and I'm getting back to my daily videos that I'm going to be sharing with you. So when you see this video, you might see another video within the same day. And I appreciate every one of you for your support, for your kindness, for your jokes and laughs, and just comments in general. Like, it's really nice that people go out of their way as something simple to leave a comment and leave you feedback, and it leaves a lot of encouragement on me and keeps pushing me forward along with my own personal goals that I thrive towards, and I can't wait to show more with you daily. Thanks for watching. Yeah, just go ahead and like and subscribe.